Hi everybody, this is Ginger here at Ginger's Rant Show, and it's 1 o'clock Friday. Hey Dorothy, right on time. I hate allergies. Anyway, uh, it's currently 74 degrees, much cooler today. Hey Nancy! Um, so you know, on my YouTube channel, I updated it and I upgraded it, and it's under Ginger's Rant Show. So it's the same as this. But I still have to post a video on that. I can't do simultaneous live streams on those yet because I have to have 1,000 subscribers, and I have to have I think 1,000 views of my videos. So please share and encourage. Okay? Now, on to the news. I was listening to Ari Melber on the MSNB called, it's called the, can't even read my writing. Called The Beat with Ari Melber, and he was discussing how the DOJ works and the things that involved during this past week's raid on Trump's property. That's the other part I'm going to discuss a little bit later here. It explains how the DOJ works and how they implement the law and everything. And AG Garland is going by the book on everything. They have to make sure that they have an airtight case. And all the evidence is there points to doing the search warrant. Well, he gave Trump a number of chances to come clean and give the required documents, or give back required documents, which Trump never did, and he hid. So therefore was the search warrant. They went in and they found a number of things. Matter of fact, it was released today, Friday today. If you look it up on MSNBC, they will talk about what's in the search warrant and what they were looking for and what they found. Okay. So go in there. It's too lengthy for me to put that on my show. So anyway, Trump will be prosecuted, okay, on all this. And he also already said that Trump is no longer president. He doesn't have the power to do anything. And that's the part that Trump doesn't understand, doesn't get through his thin and thick little skull on this. He's a private citizen. He's treated the same as everybody else. And Garland's one who has the power. He is a attorney general, and he's employed, and he works for us, you and me. He works for you and me. So, and also he works for President Biden, but President Biden wants the Department of Justice to be separate and do what they need to do. Yeah, they found a lot of things with it. That's the next thing I'm going to discuss. They found, get this, Dorothy, Nancy, if you have not heard this, they found 11 sets of documents, classified documents in Mar-a-Lago. And some of them are labeled top secret, and Trump claimed that they were declassified, which they weren't. They were never marked declassified. They were marked top secret. They were never over-labeled as declassified. Okay. The documents they have were top secret. Yeah. So it's more and more likely that Trump may be charged for espionage acts. And if he is, then I hope they arrest him. I think now Mr. Garland needs to take off the kid gloves now and arrest him. Arrest Trump. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was their dream when at that time the Saudi Arabians were there or not. Because some of those classified documents were supposed to be compartmented and were supposed to be with the CIA and the other agencies. Okay, not with Trump. Okay, and I think he may have stolen them. Oh, he will. Let's see. What's the? Hold on a second. Let me check something. Let's see. Okay. For each count, 15 years imprisonment or up to a $5 million fine. Now, this act was updated in 1996. This was after the FBI found one of their own that was selling them secrets and got nailed for it. So if we found 11 documents, and depends on how many of them were top secret, 15 years times, hold on a second, call up I'm going to do it general, 15 times 11. He would get a life sentence in prison for that. And also a $5 million fine for each one. So, 5 times 11. He would have to pay a $55 million fine. He was supposed to put an affidavit today to stop this, to stop letting the document come to light. Well, or the search warrant come to light. Well, it's already come to light now. He missed the deadline and everything, and it's out there in the open now. So, and this is what Garland was going to do, is put it out there what the search warrant was about. All the other stuff is separate, and he will not divulge any further stuff until they do some more checking. But this is just the general sense of what this is about. Even his own niece, Mary Trump, this morning said her uncle is so stupid, he's a bully, he's stubborn, he doesn't listen. He said he's like a little 4-year-old or 6-year-old child that had never really grown up. And she said his parents should have been tougher on him. That's what they should have done. But that didn't happen. And she said knowing her grandparents, under Espionage Act, no, he can't pardon him. And DeSantis is going to lose. He's already in trouble himself. He's under investigation himself. So, um, I don't think the GOP has any good, uh, how would you put it? Good field of GOP candidates in there. They don't. Yeah. Um, I really like her. She said he's the bully, and he will bully you. And I wonder how many times she wanted to haul off and smack him one. Um, I had an uncle that sit there, and this is my mom's side of the family. He kept ridiculing me while I was out working my horses, and his wife kept bugging me when I was trying to do my schoolwork and when they were visiting, and I said, if you don't stop, I'll make sure Mom stops it. And Mom did put her foot down and said, no, don't bother me when I'm working my horses, and don't bother me when I'm trying to study. Simple as that. I didn't really like my uncle all that well. I really didn't. And he's one of those that was very, very selfish. And I really dislike selfish people. I really do. So, anyway, I'm glad they got those sets back. I'm glad the FBI got those sets back and everything, and why Trump hid them, and I would suspect those documents were in the safe. Safe is somewhere down in the basement. But I'm glad they got them. I'm sorry. Let's see what else is there. Oh, I don't know if you knew. You remember Anne Heche when she got into a car wreck and drove into a house and got badly burned and everything? Well, she died this morning. She was on life support and everything, but they said that she was lacking she was not able to get oxygen, I think like 30 minutes or something like that, when they were trying to get her out of that burning car and everything. And also her injuries were pretty bad too. And she had head injuries along with that. So she died this morning. I have not seen any of her movies. I remember her when she broke up with Helen DeGeneres, and she kind of badgered Ellen after the breakup, and it sounded like, to me, was like, I just didn't like her. I just didn't like Anne Heche, not at all. Okay. Kind of got like a bad vibe type of thing, but I mean, it's sorry that she got injured and got hurt and then died from it, but karma has a way of biting back. Look what's happening to Trump now. Sooner or later, as I've always said, sooner or later things will catch up, and it will. It will catch up to you. Not you per se, but catch up to the person who's doing all these no deeds. Let's see what else. You remember Solomon Rushdie, who wrote his book regarding we gained the truth out there regarding the Muslim and some of the other radical groups over the Middle East, and they had a hit list on him and everything. Well, he was supposed to speak at a symposium today in New York, and he was attacked and somebody some maniac guy stabbed him in the neck, and so he's in surgery, and I don't know if they stabilized him or not. Um, uh, let's see. If I can find it. Find the news. News has been funny today. It's there 1 minute, next minute it disappears. So I don't know if it's the internet acting up. But anyway, he got seriously injured, and I don't know if they could. I guess he came out of surgery okay. So I hope he recovers. So anyway, I would suspect a lot of the late night shows will be discussing this. And that's the biggest thing right now. Trump somehow, he who shall not be named, still has it in his head that he still thinks he's still president of the United States. And go, no, you're not. Not anymore, you're not. You lost. You lost the race 2 years ago, and we need to move on. Okay. Even his sons are being a bunch of idiots. Especially one of them is always on cocaine, and sooner or later the cocaine's gonna bite him. It will. What's the other thing? Well, if all wild weather and the brush fires are going on, forest fires. France is fighting a forest fire right now. They got hit by lightning over there. Norway or Iceland is now dealing with their volcano. Volcano number 2. Let's see, what else? We have, some of us have brush fires here, especially in California. We had a thunderstorm day before yesterday that moved through here. So far and it did not set off any forest fires or brush fires. Luckily, I think we were kind of lucky on that because we did have rain right along with it. So it wasn't really true dry lightning, if you will. And up here, of course, in Pacific Northwest, the Seattle Mariners are doing really well. They're in the wild card race. And hey, Virginia! How are things in Boston? How are things in Boston area? Hope the weather's good. And yes, I need you guys to share and encourage others to, especially those that come on YouTube. Please go to my YouTube channel, and it's now listed under the Ginger's Rant Show. It's listed under there. So I'm trying to build that up. Oh, and Nancy, if you're still on, have you heard anything more back? I'm gonna keep an eye on that order and see if that's, apparently it's coming from, order itself is coming from via Taiwan and coming this way. Depends on where they're from fulfillment centers are. And I understand now the logistics is clearing up now and getting faster, which is good. I'd like to visit Boston someday. my parents did. They visited Boston, and of course, they got Boston downtown Boston. And I told my dad, I said, "You think Seattle's bad?" He goes, "Yeah, I know." So, um, let's see, what else? Discussed on the news. Hold on, let me check something here. Refreshing my page. Okay. He's the Solomon Rushdie, the author of Satanic Verses, and okay, he's alive. Okay, the person who attacked him also got hurt. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, well, if your product, and I know you wanted your product, that's why it's coming out of my store. It's on the store's dime, and it's being sent to you. Um, so I don't know why PayPal is acting up on this, and I told Shopify that PayPal has been acting up. They said they know. They're not happy with PayPal either. Why it's doing this, I don't know. Because I was able to switch to my business thing and it still wouldn't let me do anything. And I go, well, why? And they went, like Facebook, they don't tell you why you violated, which is stupid, really stupid. And it sounded like to me they don't want to resolve it. They just want to keep pestering you on it. And that's wrong. So PayPal needs to be head slapped on this. And I will, PayPal, I will go to clear the top, clear the CEO and say, look, you need to fix this. Okay? And I don't think PayPal for business is not good. You should just leave it as a regular account and it can be used for business and personal. Okay? So I'm not happy with them either. Okay? So anyway, let's see what else is going on. Of course, you know the space exploration side of it things this afternoon. Starlink is going to. SpaceX is sending off another set of Starlink satellites. They'll be sending them up this afternoon about 4:15, and coming out of Florida. Which is going to make you happy, Dorothy. Keep Florida hopping. So they're sending up satellites today. On the 29th time frame, Artemis is going to be launched. And this is unmanned. They're doing it autonomous right now. They just want to check all the systems, everything. And what it does is they send the rocket to the moon, have it circle the moon, and come back. That way they can check everything out. And of course, South Korea sent off their satellite to the moon, and it takes about a month for it to get there. And one person said, no, they lost that mission. I go, no, they didn't. You're thinking of India's mission when they were going to send CubeSats up there. For some reason, their rocket didn't quite achieve the proper orbit. That's when they lost the payload, which happens, you know. Everything goes fine until a glitch happens and you lose the payload. I mean, the old saying goes, when things go up has to come down. Um, so anyway, let's see what else. Let's see. Oh, and Mr. Garland is giving the GOP the blowtorch. A lot of stuff. Let's see. Anything else? Okay, I think that's it on that. So. Oh, if they saw if the funeral home director saw that, he would take those documents out and give them to the FBI. He would not have them buried with the coffin. No. I don't think that really happened, Virginia. I would suspect he would, if he wanted access to them easily, he would have them kept at his home and not buried in the coffin. Because if he wanted access to those documents and he stupidly buried it there in the golf course, he would have to unbury it in order to get access to it. Okay? No, they got all of them set to the documents. They all did. All of them did. And as I said before, the funeral director would say no. It can't go with the coffin. It would have to go back to the government. So. Oh, well, nothing doesn't surprise me with him either. I mean, he's acting like anywhere between a 2 years old to 6 years old spoiled brat. Okay? And he who shall not be named has never grown up. Ever. Period. Whatsoever. He refuses to learn how things really work and why the rules are there. He was basically, everything was handed to him and he's never learned how to use life skills. Period. He wants everything done for him. That's not living. Okay? So anyway, well, it's almost the end of my rant. Head on over to Ginger's Rant Show over at YouTube. I will have the new video posted there, and you can look at all the other videos that I posted. Some of them are from 2 years ago, and some current ones. Head over there. I need the views. I need have people subscribe over there. Virginia Touristy, go over there and subscribe over there. Nancy's over there, and so is, I think, Linda, I'm bad with faces and names. Dorothy is also listed on there as my subscribers. Please, I need subscribers. I need to get up to where it's 1,000 each, and I think it's like 1,000 views or more on my videos in order for it to go live. I don't know why they did it this way. I really don't. I mean, it's kind of stupid. But I want to do it where I want to build a brand on that, and then I want to start using Printful to sell products through that too, in my Ginger's Rant Show. So I might set up another store for that on Shopify through Printful to sell my brand on my thing. So I'm working that, and also I'm working my business, and I'm going to be doing my TikTok ads, and there I'm going to be just showing the products on TikTok, what I have on my store. So, now at TikTok, theirs is free. So I'm not going to be using Facebook at all for advertising. Facebook does not do a very good job going after trolls or bots or whatever to cause problems. So, anyway, it's 1:30. I will see you guys on Monday. And yes, you have a good evening too, Dorothy. Stay safe. I love you guys. Take care. Hugs. And I'll see you on Monday. And I'll see you at John's meeting too on Sunday as well. Okay? Oh, and one other thing real quick. My cat scratch is getting better. It's clearing up. It's healing. And the antibiotics is working properly as it should. So, I'm doing good. Okay, I'll see you on Monday. Right. Bye-bye.